The MSI GS66 Stealth presents itself as a device that caters to the demands of today's generation, offering desktop-like performance and portability, but in a toned-down design. With that, should you consider this for your next laptop?
Hey guys, Vika here, and you're with The Modern Creatures. Today we're taking a closer look at the MSI GS66 Stealth. Just a quick disclaimer though, MSI did send us an engineering unit which is different from the retail version, so our experience may or may not be exactly the same. If you still want to know our thoughts on it and see how it fared in our daily tasks, keep watching. But super quick, if you do like the videos we produce, please do consider subscribing to this channel and hitting that bell icon so you can get notified when we upload new videos. Alright, back to the review.
Needless to say, the GS66 Stealth design is pretty straightforward. Its chassis is decked out in an all-black color with a sandblasted finish that's nice to the touch and does well in resisting fingerprints. Its only embellishment is a barely there laser-etched dragon emblem up front that sports a semi-gloss finish.
Personally, I like a little pop of color, but I really took a liking to that all-black design.
Apart from its color, the GS66 Stealth maintains simplicity in other aspects. There are no out-of-the-box design choices here, which just makes sense considering its stealth concept. Opening the device reveals a matching keyboard with per-key RGB by SteelSeries. Using the SteelSeries 3 engine, you can customize the keyboard's colors in a variety of ways. The program also offers different preset styles and flexible manual controls for deeper personalization. In terms of performance, I found the keys to be a tad bit shallow compared to other laptops I've tested, but despite that, usage was comfortable even through extended periods of work. The overall build is undoubtedly sturdy and durable. It is quite heavy at 2.1 kilograms, but it's an acceptable weight considering all the powerful internals it's packing and when compared to others in its class.
It also has a 180-degree hinge if you ever want to share your screen with the person in front of you.
As for ports, you won't find yourself lacking as the device houses plenty of them. There's one USB Type-C port on the right side along with two USB Type-A ports, an Ethernet port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the opposite side, you have another USB Type-A port, a Thunderbolt 3 port, HDMI, and the AC jack for power. Now onto its display. Again, playing on the concept of stealth, the display looks relatively plain, but this 15.6-inch Full HD display is actually capable of a high 240Hz refresh rate. The close to 100% sRGB color space produced rich and vibrant images whether we were working, playing, or just watching. With Genshin Impact, for example, lines were crisp and sharp and colors were very vivid. The green fields were wonderfully saturated while more shadowy areas like cliffs exhibited impressive contrast. Color performance carries over when watching movies or shows, or even when just browsing or editing photos.
Where we found the screen lacking though was in its brightness. It wasn't as impressive and you just end up wanting more than what it offers.
The device also offers an 84% screen-to-body ratio with most of its bezel focused on the bottom. Hiding in the top bezel is a Windows Hello-enabled IR camera that made logging in a breeze. To round out the entertainment experience, the device houses front-firing speakers that are situated on either side of the device. Audio quality wasn't exceptional, but performance was pleasant overall. It was a bit lacking in bass and volume, but the built-in equalizer can easily remedy this. And besides, when you're gaming, you're most likely wearing headphones anyway.
Now onto the good stuff. We know that it looks good and has a fast display, but what exactly can the GS66 do? Well, a lot.
Let's quickly talk specs first. We've got a 10th Gen Intel Core i7 processor supported by an NVIDIA GeForce 2080 Super with Max-Q design. Our unit came with 16GB of RAM and 1TB SSD for storage.
On paper alone, the device looks like it's capable of handling very heavy loads.
Additionally, the device is easily upgradable and has extra slots for both memory and storage. On the gaming front, we were able to run Genshin Impact at its highest graphics settings with a stable 60 frames per second. Lag was close to inexistent through hours of gameplay. We also ran Doom Eternal to get a feel of the display's high refresh rate. As expected, gameplay was buttery smooth, and the 3-millisecond response time made it easy to blow up zombies. We were able to achieve an upwards of 200 frames per second on average as well.
Although you guys should know we were playing with the laptop plugged in and set to ultimate performance. We tried playing without being connected to the charger, but performance was inconsistent.
temperatures rise quite fast, but luckily MSI's Cooler Boost Trinity Plus can cool things down. The cooling system uses 3 fans and works very well at reducing temperatures almost immediately. At the highest speed though, the fans get really loud, but I didn't mind since it meant better performance.
It's not something you'd want to have if you were working remotely, like say in a quiet coffee shop, because it will most likely draw attention.
There is a shortcut on the keyboard that will let you switch fan speeds on the fly. I usually turn it on for a couple of minutes if I feel the device getting hot, or just let it run at full speed when I'm just gaming at home. We did find the placements of the vents a little bothersome though. The right vent specifically would spew hot air onto my hand when I was using a mouse. Luckily, this isn't a major problem and can be solved by moving the mouse a little further away. Apart from gaming, we also tested how the laptop would fare with processor and graphics-intensive apps. Since we are in the business of content creation, we tested it on different editing scenarios and we're happy to report that it was able to show its worth. Editing 1080p and 4K footage in Premiere Pro was no problem for the device, even with some effects stacked. Rendering was fast and painless as well. I also tried doing moderately heavy motion graphics work and was pleased that it could handle a large number of layers without major lag.
So despite it being branded as a gaming laptop, the specs and performance work very well for creators and even casual users. My previous setup would have me transferring from my work computer to my gaming laptop when I wanted to play, but this device eliminates that.
The GS66 Stealth comes with a whopping 99.9 watt-hour battery. That's the largest battery available you can find on a laptop and is also the maximum capacity allowed on an airplane. MSI says the battery can last up to 9 hours when doing normal office work. Since the bulk of our work centers around content creation and multimedia, we had a shorter battery life of just 2 hours on moderate power saving settings, while gaming continuously on ultimate performance gave us just an hour and 15 minutes. Charging the laptop to full from 0 took about 2 hours. Additionally, the GS66 Stealth is also capable of charging via USB-C if you're ever in a pinch. The only requirement is that the charging adapter be at least 65 watts.
In our reviews, the Modern Creatures aims to find special features in devices that make them worth having, a little extra something that makes them stand out from the competition. And for the MSI GS66 Stealth, it would have to be its display.
It isn't just the 240Hz refresh rate that we found impressive, but also its color accuracy and 3 millisecond response time. The high refresh rate is definitely a convenience, not to mention it's just plain impressive. Even if you may not get much use out of it outside of first-person shooter games, it's good to know that high frame rates are always accessible. Pairing that with impressive color and fast response times, you get a flexible display that's suitable for all kinds of activities. The MSI GS66 Stealth is branded as a laptop that easily helps users transition from work to play. And in our time with the device, we can confidently say that it's truly able to do so. In terms of thin and light gaming laptops, it may not be the most unique, but it's still worth considering for a device that's semi-portable and powerful. You get an impressive display, top-notch performance, and a large capacity battery wrapped up in a sleek and timeless body. Whether you're a gamer, content creator, or just a regular power user, you'll undoubtedly find something to love with this device.
And that was our experience with the MSI GS66 Stealth. If you guys want to know more about this device, have any questions, or maybe you have this and you want to share us your experience, the comment box is just down below. And as always, please do visit our website, like our Facebook page, and follow us on our other social media channels for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, I'm Vika. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.